Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is time for another episode of Story Time. And this time, we'll be talking about what I term social rejection. Many persons are out there who are suffering rejection in different forms. Rejection, that is exclusion from a social relationship or interaction, either by an individual or by a group. What are the causes of rejection? You see, someone who is excelling people because they are jealous might like to exclude that person from their group. It is very common in the society to hear one say, and I don't like that people of that tribe. I don't like people of this group. I dislike people who belong to this. These people, them, you hear that? When you are a threat to the status or social standing of others, there will be a tendency that they reject you. You are in a group and you are always the person who is noticed, not because you want to show off. A traditional group goes out to dance, and when they are dancing, you are dancing and you are attracting everybody. You become a threat even to the leader of that group. Let me talk about the various forms of rejection. In romantic issues, you could be turned down for a date. You could be turned down from having a relationship. You have cases where fiancés have been dropped, rejected, because maybe of their family background, maybe because of poverty, maybe because of level of education. You hear a man stand to say, "You want to marry my daughter? Wait, Papa be there my driver. If Papa be there my cook. If Papa be there boy for this house and that house. The Papa be a messenger." Oh yes, and that young man is rejected because of what I'll call in quotes the sins of his father. But meanwhile, that is the man the girl wants. Another form of rejection, family estrangement. What do I mean here? A family member could be there refusing to speak or interact with others. Just refusing to speak, refusing to interact. Even when you have family celebrations, joyful and sad events, there are people in the family who just snub others. They don't talk to you. They don't interact. Even in your own home, there are some children who could be rejected because they are slow in the way they act. They are very quiet. They might not be as strong as the others. They are not as intelligent as the others. I remember those days. Some children who were not intelligent, who were stubborn, their parents always thought that when they were sending children to schools, that person should be sent to a technical school. That's another subject by itself. They sent all the stubborn children, all the less smart children. They thought that they should send them to technical schools. That is a form of rejection, which was very common in many homes. There are many persons who are in groups, they are in meetings. No matter what idea you put on the table or proposal, they are all rejected and dismissed. They are turned down. That's another form of rejection. Sometimes even rejection could be blamed to yourself because you are too sensitive to it. I'll give you an example. A friend does not invite you to a party. You start having a sense of rejection. There are many persons who, when writing out invitations, might forget. It has happened. Forgotten even very close friends. Sometimes somebody does not pick up your call. You feel rejected. You go for a job opportunity, you are turned down, and you start having that sensitivity towards rejection? No. Also, ladies and gentlemen, rejection could be because you are physically challenged. And those people who reject physically challenged persons are just, not right upstairs. That's another form of rejection. Then a form of rejection, ladies and gentlemen, I want to talk about today is one which is prevalent in many tribes, the caste system. Father Aloysius Nifo of St. Peter and Paul Parish in Simbok Yaoundé, he will talk to us about social rejection.
Social rejection is a very terrible thing because it could lead to psychological trauma. It could even lead to total madness. So society should be careful. Why do we reject others? Why do we push others away from us or aside? Or why do we think that particular persons cannot be of class to be where we are? We think the opportunity should be given to everybody. Everybody. No one should be pushed aside or rejected. This is where I stand. When you give these opportunities, you will be shocked that those whom we reject will perform even far better than those we think are of class to be somewhere. Let us learn to accommodate each other. Let us accept each other. No matter the region, no matter the skin color, pigmentation, let us give a chance for everybody to be able to showcase that which God has endowed him or endowed her with, and you will be sure to get the results.
Let me give you the consequences of rejection. You give people negative emotions, you make them always sad, they are angry, they suffer shame, they suffer loneliness, they suffer low esteem, they suffer depression. But I want to tell you today, people reject you in a society, you can always make your life as pleasant as possible. That is a way forward against rejection. First of all, if people reject you, you acknowledge it. Acknowledge the situation. When you acknowledge the situation, then you start working out, mapping out a plan on how to walk out of it. Because if you don't acknowledge, it will be difficult to know even what to fight against. When you are rejected in society, please focus on your strength. Focus on your positive qualities, your achievements. When you are rejected in society, treat yourself with some kindness and understanding that you offer another person. Don't always look at yourself and have self-pity. No. When you are rejected in society, engage yourself in self-care. What do I mean by engage yourself in self-care? Engage yourself in activities which will nourish your mind, body, and spirit. If you love music, enjoy your music. Whatever you love, whatever activity that can bring you, that always brings you joy, then make sure that you also surround yourself with positive thinking people, those who believe in you. What I will tell you today is, look at setbacks, those rejection, as opportunity for growth. That is the capital thing I want to emphasize today. When people reject you, take a step back, look at it as an opportunity for growth. Use it as fuel to push you forward when they reject you. So there was this big man who had been rejected from the main juju house, main juju group, the main, prestigious cultural group. The man said, I will take this rejection now as an opportunity to grow. After all, at that time they were rejecting him. He was in a good government position. He had the money, he had the power, and he told himself, I will break this barrier. What did he do? He went out of the country to another group which is from the same lineage as he is, and bought his own personal juju house, his own, and brought to the village and installed it. So while all of you are going to that one, I will be on my own. This is the prestigious, group of our tribe that runs across Nigeria and Cameroon. When this guy came and set his own juju house in the village, he built a beautiful house, much beautiful than the general one in the village. He kept people there who were taking care. He was supplying them money. He was supplying them goods because he decided to whether it be fine. Every week, people in the village, they only hear drums in that juju house. Meanwhile, the original one is there, poor, nothing, no cocoa, nothing, no beer to drink. And his own juju house became very, very popular and strong. This week, the drum is sounding there, one cow don't fall. Next week, the drum is sounding there, 2 goats don't fall. Since people like food now, the people in the village and everybody started saying, Master, this man is becoming too tough. We must think about, joining him. We must think about coming together, fusing, harmonizing. And in the end, they say stronger solution, they draw weaker solution. In the end, they had to come together. But then, in coming together, this guy was still powerful. He was given the leadership position. And his own juju house was reigning in the village. Do you see what rejection can lead you to? When rejection comes, you look at it as this setback, yes, but as an opportunity for growth. You use it as fuel to push forward. Never give up, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, it is quality time that I spent with you. Get glued and stay with story time. We shall always be fidel and consistent. Bye-bye.